Hey guys, in this video we're going to learn how to do Pythagorean Theorem with radicals. So here we go. So radical is just basically an expression that has the square root or cube root or etc. Okay, so just a quick reminder, the formula for Pythagorean Theorem is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So for number 1, we don't know our c, so I'm going to write square root of 6 squared plus square root of 15 squared equals x. So now what we have to do is we have to square root the square root of 6. So instead of actually having to solve it out, I'll just tell you what you need to do. So if you think about it, if you found the square root of 6 and then squared it, it would just equal 6. So this becomes a 6, and then for 15, it's just going to be 15 because of what I told you before, equals x squared. So 6 plus 15 equals 21. So x squared equals 21. Now, you can either plug 21 into the calculator and see what the square root is, or you can just write it as x equal to the square root of 21, because there's not going to be an even answer to square root of 21. So you could do that, or you could plug it in the calculator, but you don't have to. Okay, so for number 2, we know what our c is, but we don't know what our a or b is. So I'm going to write square root of 6 squared plus b squared equals 4 squared. So we know this equals 6 plus b squared equals 16. So then we minus 6 from both sides, and then we're left with b squared equals 10. Now there's no even answer to that, so I'm just going to write b equals square root of 10. So for number 3, we don't know what our c is, so square root of 5 squared plus square root of 7 squared equals c squared. So this becomes 5, and then this becomes 7, equals c squared. So this equals 11, so c equals the square root of 11. For the next one, we know what our c is, but we don't know what this number is. So the square root of 3 squared plus b squared equals square root of 4 squared. So this becomes a 3 plus b squared equals 4. So you subtract 3 from both sides. So b squared equals the square root of 1. And the square root of 1 is just 1, so b equals 1. So for these problems, your first number is going to be a, and then the next number is b, and your last number is c. So try solving these 4 problems on your own. So when you square the square root of 2, it equals just 2. Then this squared is 9, equals c squared. So 9 plus 2 equals 11, so your final answer is c equals the square root of 11. For this problem, we know our c, but we don't know our b. So this squared is 9, plus b squared equals 25. So now we're going to subtract 9 from both sides. So we get b squared equals 16. So the square root of 16 is 4, so our answer is b equals 4. So for this one, 5 times 5 equals 25, plus b squared equals the square root of 10, or 10. So 25 b squared equals negative 15. And the thing is that there's actually no definite answer for this one, because you can't find the square root of a negative number, because you will never get a negative when you multiply something by itself. You can just write no solution for this problem. And for our last problem, we have to find c. So the square root of this is 6 plus 144 equals c squared. So 6 plus 144 equals 150 equals c squared. So our answer is c equal to the square root of 150. I hope you got all those questions right. So this video is kind of short, but that's because this is really easy to do. It's not that different from the regular Pythagorean Theorem. So if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed already, please subscribe. I make videos every Saturday or Sunday. This week was Sunday. And follow my Twitter if you're not already. And check out my other videos. The links will be down below. And thanks for watching.